just said, where's the funny stream? What do you mean, funny stream? I've never done a funny stream in my life. Hello. Hi. I just heard one of the neighbors, I think they're moving their cats in, because I just heard a bunch of cats just screaming outside the door. Hi, Fairlii. Hi. He's fairly late as always. No. Listen, I've explained this before. When you click live on your streaming software, you have to wait for YouTube to get your stream, and then you have to click live again on YouTube in order for it to go live. So I click live on OBS directly at 4 p.m. And then I have to wait for YouTube to get the feed and then click live again. And then we're good. Hi, Ikoso. Hi, Bad Design Brian. Hi, everybody. Hi, KUB. I can't wait to watch this stream. I can't wait. So, Lunal Lane. Yes, we're going to be working on Lunal Lane today. I have a little sticky note here. And on my little sticky note, it says Lunal Lane stream. New boomerang types. So we're going to work on making actual different boomerangs with different like values. And we're also going to just like hang out and talk about stuff and do some things. Sounds like fun? How are you today? I'm doing fairly well. Well. Funny little story about today. So, today, 8 a.m. to noon. At any point in that time, the fridge repairman was going to come over and repair our fridge. I think I've told you guys in a previous stream that our fridge, when we moved into this apartment, it was broken. So we have fridge repairman coming over at any time of the day. And last night I could not sleep. So when I woke up this morning, I was so tired. And the guy came over and he like had a screwdriver and he like opened up the back thing and then he like, okay, it's fixed. Took like 5 minutes for him to fix it. So I was so tired. So I was like, I'm gonna take a nap. Couldn't nap. So I'm a bit groggy at the moment. I also want to say one question. Can I still do some paintings for the mansion? Oh, were you a Patreon supporter back then? If so, get in contact with me on Discord. We'll work something out. I got a shiny Heracross in Pokemon. Wow. I've actually gotten way better shiny luck. I had terrible shiny luck for the beginning. I still haven't beaten the game, so please no spoilers or anything like that. I'm not very far. But I've gotten a shiny Klefki. I got a shiny Oinkologne. I got a shiny Toedscool. And there was a fourth one I think I got. Can't remember. Anyways, hi. Thank you to all of my members, by the way. Everything that I do is made possible by my members. They're helping pay my bills, and they're also really epic. We got some members in chat, and if you want to be a member and get devlogs early, exclusive devlogs, a bunch of cool other things like emojis and little icons and stuff, just check out the member button. There's like a join button. You can get it pretty cheap too. It's pretty awesome. Also, if anybody donates, I'll say your name in a silly way, and it'll also like pop up on the screen saying you donated. It would be pretty cool. I love this game you're making. Thank you. I already beat it, lol, and I've only gotten 2. One of the moderators here and one of my good friends, Otter, she's gotten like almost an entire box full of shinies already. She's crazy. She's played like 100 hours of the game. She's crazy. I think I'm boring people with Pokemon talk. Okay, let's talk about... Let me scroll up because there were some other questions that people had. The cards from the first game are still going to be in this one, right? Yes, there will still be the cards. Okay. Beans? Yeah, beans. I like beans. All right, let's pause this and look at the frog for today. Today's frog is frog on Santa. So last stream we had a frog on Santa, and this time we have a frog on top of a frog on top of Santa. So they're stacking up. They're stacking up. Lunar Lane new version looks good. Thank you. You say it with like a twang. Lunar Lane. Super Santa Frog? Hi, Colin. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. The Frog Empire has started. They're stacking! Members, drop them frog emotes. We need frog emotes in chat. Can you react to my Lunal Lane animation? You made an animation? Lunal Lane in a nutshell. I never played it. Foxboy runs around mansion doing random things, destroying things for fun. That's pretty close. You were a little bit off. Little bit off. What about a frog on a toad? Whoa, that's advanced. Let's actually go over to. Also, I raised the bitrate on the stream, so it might look nicer. It might be less blurry, but I don't know. Let's go over to Lunal Lane, and if anybody here is uninitiated and doesn't know what Lunal Lane is, I can show you what's going on with it. So Lunal Lane was my first ever game that I made, and I made it before I even had a YouTube channel, and I made devlogs for Lunal Lane. It's a metroidvania game. If you don't know what that is, it's like a mixture between Metroid and Castlevania. If you don't know what that is, you're a baby! And you don't play good games! Basically, this is like my dream game. It's like a Metroidvania game mixed with a collectathon, which are like two of my favorite genres. So imagine Mario Odyssey mixed with Castlevania Aria of Sorrow. That's kind of what I'm going for here. But also, I don't like a lot of Metroidvania games because they go way too in depth. Why does every Metroidvania game have to go so in depth? Why? Why do they do that? Why can't there be simple ones? So I wanted to make a simple one as well. And you play as Noble. It's this little Aether. I'm thinking what I might do is I might make Noble actually a player-created character, so you can create and design your own Noble that's you out of all of the different races in the Cantina universe. Hi, Fairlii. New to your live streams. I like all the frog talk going on. I'm glad you like the frogs. Make Noble 0 block short. You're just non-existent. And Noble is a. I'm not gonna spoil any story. I won't spoil anything. But basically, I recently remade the project, and you can see here. You can see me running around being a crazy little guy, and you can also like attack things. Whoop, boop, and I defeated that guy. Pretty cool, right? Right. You can see like carries the boomerang on his back now, which actually looks really cool. I have a lot of the basics in, you know, you can run between different areas, and it's like, oh, I can't get up here. How will I ever get up here? And then I can jump up on this table, and I can go over there. There's also like variable jump height, so like if I hold the button, if I just tap it, I jump a little bit. If I hold it, I jump that. You can sprint. I also like, there's like back strafing. Like he points in the direction that you're aiming. Pretty cool, right? I actually think it's actually kind of cool. You'll have to let me know what you guys think. Bonk. I like the fighting. So today what we're gonna do is we're going to make new boomerang types. So we're gonna make boomerangs with different like damage values. Please stop spamming. If you spam chat, you're gonna get banned, and you don't want to get banned. So we're gonna have to do quite a few different things. There's also like this test exit game button down here for the sake of testing. Why am I saying texting? For the sake of testing. It's very early. but it's very promising already. Why do people like frogs so much? Because they're cool. I mean, boom, 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 boom. Sorry. Sorry. So, I actually, because of how sidetracked I get, and I feel like people get mad at me, I actually wrote a little outline for myself for the stream. So I actually get work done. So I made myself a little checklist. Fair point, frogs do be cool. Yeah, frogs are pretty cool. Will the boomerangs have some special effects other than different damage? Yeah. I'm going to show you guys some pretty cool stuff. Five Nights at Froggy's. I'll show you some pretty cool ideas that I have. So I real quick went and I made a few different things that will be helpful to us. I keep frogs as pets. They're fantastic. When I was a kid, I used to go down to a local stream and I would collect tadpoles and I would raise them into froghood and then I would release them back out into the wilderness. I called it my frog hotel. It was actually quite cute. I loved doing it. I would do that in the summer. So the first thing that I did was I made a new scriptable object, which is called boomerang data. And you can see here, the only thing that it's holding currently is a boomerang ID. And I'm actually going to go into the script here. And we're going to add some more values that will be useful for us. So we can say public. I don't know if the damage in this game uses float. I don't believe it does. Let's actually go back and check. I haven't worked on this in a minute, so it might take me a little bit to figure out what everything is going on here. Health, yeah, I didn't think it would be a float. So we're gonna int damage amount. So this obviously is gonna be how much damage it does. We can do public float. We can say boomerang. Boom, boom. Actually, I don't think I need to put that data here. Do I need to put that data there? Do I even need this? Hold on a minute. I might not even need boomerang. Hold on just a dilly-dallying second here. Because the boomerang, we can make all the boomerangs prefabs. And you see it has the different speeds and stuff. And it has damaging and the damage amount. It has everything pretty much already there. Oh, my brain is, oh, I'm thinking of everything. So we might not even need that. Let's do a little test here. What we can do is, I also set up this game master script, which this script is just gonna like be carried over throughout the whole game, and it'll have a bunch of useful things like the player data, which is stuff that'll be saved. So right now it's boomerang, and the boomerang, this will be the boomerang ID. And then I made a boomerang manager script. So this boomerang manager script, we're gonna make I guess I can do a public list of game objects and just call it boomerang list. This actually is interesting. How does the basic boomerang move? Let me show you how that moves. Boomerang, like from Avatar. Boomarg. The basic boomerang. Let's open up that script. It's just like, it goes transform.right times speed, which does a thing. Transform.right will like always move it to the red, the right. It's right. It doesn't really make much sense, honestly. I just used it and it works. Not much explanation here. My explanation is really good. Hi, what software are you using? Unity. And Visual Studio for my coding. And Sprite for my artwork. And then when it's coming back, it like does a vector3.move towards. So it's basically like kind of like lerping its position, but it's going to move from its current position to the player's position, and it does that at the coming back speed times time.delta time, which time.delta time makes it so that it is frame independent. I think it's frame independent. It's not dependent, it's independent. Basically, if you don't have, if it doesn't use delta time, if the game is running at a higher frame rate, it would move faster, and at a lower frame rate, it would move slower. So this makes sure that it moves at the same speed no matter the frame rate. Right? Understanding? Can you make a boomerang that'll fly around you as sort of shield? That would be cool. Do you use hands for moving the mouse? Yes. How else would I move my mouse? Do I like move my mouse with my eyeballs? The power of my eyeballs? Okay. So let's actually, honestly, I think this is super easy what we can do. I'm just going to do a start real quick. And we're going to just do something really, really crazy. We're going to do a find object of type because sure. And it has a boomerang object. And we're going to set that equal to. And then we're going to get the component of boomerang manager. And then we're going to say boomerang list. And the ID is going to be boomerang. So what this is saying is that in our player here, I'm using a version of Unity that's slow as heck. 2022.1.15 F1 is slow. It's so slow. So if I go into Noble here, you can see boomerang object. Boomerang. And what that means is that's the object that gets thrown when you attack. So what we're doing here is we're saying it's grabbing the player controller, so it's just finding that, and it's changing the boomerang object to the boomerang manager's boomerang list. And then which one in the list is it grabbing? It's grabbing boomerang, which is this right here. So basically what that means is if I go here and I make the boomerang list, you see 1. If I make it 2, I go here and I say boomerang. And then I say, what could be something crazy that we could throw right now? That would be funny. That wouldn't like crash the game. Let's do... Can we throw a second Noble? I don't want to grab the boomerang from the scene, though. I want it to be the assets boomerang. We'll have to make a secondary boomerang. Let's make a second one for the fun of it. Prefabs. I'm actually make a new folder. They're not called boomerangs, by the way. I'm actually messing up the terminology. They are called charms. Noble has one boomerang, but he equips different charms to the boomerang. Duh, guys. We're going to take this boomerang. We're just going to rename it to Test Ring. We're going to put it here. We're going to make it its own original prefab. And then we're going to set its speed to like 150. And its maximum distance to 100. So now if I start the game with boomerang 0, it's going to pick the normal boomerang. But if I start it with boomerang 1, it's going to use the test one. So we can actually test that out right now. Hello, do you recognize me? Wilhelm. Sadly, I don't recognize you. Okay. I need to get rid of this boomerang. It's causing a ruckus. Frogger. Once there was a businessman who had a flashback to when he was a business boy. What does that mean? I just joined and I have no idea what's going on. So you can see there's a little bit of an issue here. Okay, it's throwing. Oh, wait. I know what I did wrong. Okay, I know what I did wrong. We actually need to change. So this is that. This is just the sprite. Right. So when we attack, okay, this just shows you that I haven't been on this in a minute. Is the attack not even, I don't think the attack, wait a minute, where is the attack at? What? I'm a really good developer, guys. I'm a grand old developer. Where's... It's being held somewhere. Let's see. Flip. Okay, here. Active boomerang. So that's what we want. Maybe it's... Okay, hold on. Okay, there you go. It's the aim. Oh, okay, I got it. I got it. I figured it out, guys. We need this thing. For some reason right now it's being... Yeah, object to throw. Okay. That makes more sense, honestly. So what we need to do is we're just going to put a... I'm going to rename this to sprite. And then it's going to have a problem here. Sprite object. Because that I just named that confusing. I could probably do a thing that like would find all of those and do that. Cool. We figured it out. Can you say a random word for me? What random word do you want me to say? I was from the stream with Delana. Oh, welcome. Why does a fox have an arrow holder for boomerangs? The arrow is just for testing. That's why there's a random arrow. It's for testing so I can see the like spin, the spinning. And then let's make another game object. Actually, we don't even need to do that. We can just completely get rid of this because we can do the aim indicator. And we can actually just set it in the here. So we could just say actually game object boomerang. Boomerang object. And then we can say boomerang object equals that. And for the time being, we're going to just, so in here at some spot, yeah. You see it says object to throw. We're gonna say on start, object to throw equals, right now we're just gonna do find object of type, but this is gonna be changed later. Player data dot boomerang object. There we go. Cool. Coding looks so confusing. It might be confusing because I code in a confusing way. Boomerang sprite. Oh, right. Right. Now that I changed that, boomerang sprite object is now that. So then we fix it by doing that. I mean, just in general, yeah, it's kind of confusing. So look, now we throw the normal boomerang. Cool. And then if we just change boomerang to 1, we should throw like a giga fast boomerang. Pew, pew, pew. It's like a sniper. The sniper ring. Pew, 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 pew. What else do you need? This is the best boomerang in the game. The Giga Chad boomerang. Pew, pew. The aimbot boomerang. I should have a boomerang that's like aimbot. Like it'll auto... Like, you just kind of just throw it wherever and it'll automatically go to an enemy. Sonic Boom! Orang. Nice. That's awesome. So we already got some cool stuff going on. Okay. Let's hop over to Unity. I mean, Unity? To A-Sprite. Here's the concept for Lunal Lane. Ignore these like purple and green things. Those probably won't go in the game, but they might. I don't know. Do you use serialized fields? Yes, for different things. Fairlii, how are you able to manage your projects with this huge amount of stuff in them? I'm asking because I have a problem remembering where stuff is in my project. Obviously, you see me slipping up and not being able to figure out stuff that's going on, but being as organized as possible really helps. I like putting things into a ton of different folders and writing little notes for myself to remember different things. But a lot of my games, I've gotten to the point to where I have like this fundamental understanding of like the core idea of all of my games. So it's pretty easy for me to understand where things are because they're very similar between games, if that makes any sense. I also make things as easy as possible for myself to understand. Boomerang that makes an explosion. Celeste reference? I've never played Celeste. Hey, look, a ghost. Yeah, it's a Plerit. Hey, Fairlii, not sure if I can stay for the stream, but I wanted to stop and to say hi. Hi, Bones. You told me your name, but I'm still going to call you Bones. Isn't your name like Joseph Bones? Pretty close. Do you like Celeste and does it give you inspiration? I've never played it. So, we're going to make a new boomerang. This is the default boomerang that I'm using at the moment. The wooden charm. It's the starter charm. Dust bunnies from Celeste Hotel. I don't know what that means, but cool. And I added charms to the original Unity Lunal Lane, but they were added at the very end. I don't know. Yeah, they were in a devlog, but they weren't very like crazy or anything. And I drew up these different concepts. So there is the wooden charm, obviously. This one was the Lunal charm, the stone charm. This one was the blade charm, and this one was the jelly charm. So I think I want to make the jelly charm. I like this one. This one is really cool. I want to redraw these, obviously update them. The first one, I think we'll do this one first because it's kind of simple enough. Also, here's the palette for the game. I found, like, when I found this palette, it had this, like, really nice thing where it puts them like this, so it's easier to do, like, the dark and light colors, and I'm I'm like, yeah, that's easy to understand. I'm stupid. So you can see that it's tiny and it doesn't really fit like the cut because obviously the colors are not in palette. So like on his back, so it's gonna look weird on the back no matter what. Who killed the jelly? Nobody killed the jelly. No jelly was killed. You can tell that I made this when I didn't know a crazy ton about pixel art because I could have added it like that and it looks so much more like an actual blade since there's a little point there. But I didn't even know that was a thing. Bye, Fairlii. Bye, Justice. Bone Charm. That's a cool idea. So let's do some fun stuff with this. We'll take the original here. Obviously, I want it to be like that. I think what I might do, this palette doesn't have like whites and grays, so I'm using the whites and grays from my other palette that I use. I might take this entire thing and make it the blade now, and then we can do it like that. So it's kind of like I think it might need to be like longer now to make it look thinner. That's huge. That thing on his back, he's got that thing on him. Why don't you put the palette in the left so you don't have to keep swapping between tabs? I just hate it. I hate it being over here. I hate it so much. I don't know why. Is this game coming back? Yes. Electric Charm. That's cool. It looks like a two-sided dagger. Yeah, essentially, that's what it is. It's basically like just like a two-sided like sword. It's very stupid. It does not make sense. Like if you were to actually use this as a real weapon, it would not work. You would just be like stabbing yourself. Will the palette be in the Discord so people can also use it? I don't know. Throwing that looks very uncomfortable. Fast but low damage, good idea. Hi, Spider Bro. A while ago, I watched a video of yours, and I learned about the outline edge trick, and it has helped me quite a lot. I know, I wish... I don't know why I'm saying I wish, but I should make, like, a beginner, like, tip video for pixel art, things like that. That's something I wish I had. This is already looking kind of wonky. But we're just gonna go with it for now. Obviously, this does not look very great. I mean, I can put it like that. Oh, this did not look correct. Looks like a dusty baguette. Yeah, now it looks like a Band-Aid. Yeah. We didn't do that very well. Should I keep it tiny? I mean, I can keep it tiny. It could just be like a little dagger. That would be kind of cool if it was actually just like tiny. You should make it that the player is able to rotate the twin blade really fast. Tiny, fast, and low damage. Let's test that out. Let's change this to the actual colors here so that it looks a bit nicer. I could change it to like this dark color. No, I don't think I like that. That looks pretty nice to me. What if you made it a shuriken? Whoa. What if it was an X? That's the sound you make when you throw this thing. Let's try it like this. Let's go to the please hold. Today's please hold was drawn by somebody. If you drew this please hold, say something in chat. Sorry I was late for the stream, but how are you today? I'm groggy. I'm groggy today. And let me hop back over to Lunal Lane 2022. Charms. We're going to just call this Blade. I made it. I am the best at art. Don't thank me. It's a very cute. Please hold. Yeah, I'm groggy. I'm like a little tired. I was tired and then I took a nap, and the nap, I didn't nap. I either napped for too long or I didn't nap enough. So I'm just groggy. I didn't make it. Oh. Well, whoever made it, it's quite cute. Then I need to go to sprites. I can actually come back to here. I really want a stream deck now that I've been streaming, so I can press the funny little buttons and they do stuff. I've been awake for less than 5 minutes, so I feel you. Good morning. Do I stream at a good time? Do you guys want me to change when I stream? Because I was trying to stream at a time that most people in the United States are out of school, but I think the problem with me doing that is that I'm streaming at a time where everyone else in the world, it's either late or it's late. I know for a lot of my viewers it's late, and only like 20% of my viewers are from the US, which is crazy. I took a nap, it's 5:30. Oh, so you're EST. It's like 7 p.m. here. This is a good time. It's close to midnight in Ireland. You stream at 10 p.m. I'm sleep deprived and tired. Please, I beg. Too late for France. Would you guys prefer that I stream early, an hour earlier? Thank you for putting it after school. Yeah, I was trying to put it after school for everybody. Also 5:30 for me. Yes. 3. No. No. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. I have class. Need no sleep. He need content. It's 3:38 right now. You start at 3 o'clock, which is right when my school gets out. I would miss the streams. Yeah, it kind of sucks because I can't stream in everybody's availability, and I really want to. I wish I could. I think what I want to do is I'm going to keep the streams like they are now, but I'm not going to schedule weekend streams because they might happen and they might not happen. And you'll just have to look out an hour or two before the stream. I'll post that I'm going to stream, and on the weekends, I might just stream like real early, like noon for me. Because I stream at 4 p.m. for me, which is an hour before Delana gets home. And I know a lot of you guys like Delana and want to see more Delana content. Okay. Anyways, let's add this rang in. This boomerang. Blade. This project also uses 16 pixels per unit. That's like all of my projects use that. Stream for 24 hours a day, problem solved. I would probably make a total of $3 from that. I would really like to see Afer with a comically large weapon, like a hammer. Like, that should be one of the charms, just throwing a hammer. Who's Delana? Delana is my fiance. And she's also like a moderator and asks me questions and stuff and reads chat so I can focus. It's quite nice, actually. Let's go to the test rang and let's actually change it to be the blade. And I don't think 150 is like gonna work. I need to see the 12. So if we want it to be fast, we can make it like 15. And its maximum distance should be short. So like 10. Let's see. If you do add a hammer, maybe add Thor's hammer as a secret. Whoa. I've watched 2 dev streams today, you being the second. Who else did you watch today? Okay, so that was wrong. Oh, this is incorrect. Right, okay. My apologies. The sprite is actually done here. And then what we need to do, something that I didn't think about, we need to actually change the boomerang on the back. Hey Fairlii, I've been starting game dev recently and I wanted to know, how do you get motivation for these long projects? I always feel like giving up on mine sooner or later. Honestly, people comment on my videos and say, I like your games, I want to play them, and it really motivates me. Okay, so we have like a tiny one. That goes way too far though. We need to make it like that. We need it to, I think it can go like this, but have a very small range. This is the 3rd stream I watched. Whoa! The boomerang on the back looks like his tail. It kind of does. So there you go. It's short range. It needs to spin faster. So I get a lot of my inspiration and motivation just because I actually really enjoyed doing game dev. I had a point in time where game development was just such a slog. I hated it. I hated how much time and effort I had to put into making content, and then I would have to make a video after that, and then the video would do bad and I wouldn't get any money. And it was like, at this point, I would probably make 10 times the amount of money that I make on YouTube if I just worked at McDonald's. Like, I do not get much money. The members have really, really, really helped out with that, the money situation. So thank you so much to my members. You guys let me actually do this. But I also don't have any released games yet, so that's where a lot of the money will come from. But yes, I don't make minimum wage. I don't even make anywhere close to minimum wage. I make not a lot of money. Oh my goodness. But thank you, members. You guys are great. You're carrying the channel. I need to make it so I don't think there's a... So this thing spins, right? Boomerang return. It has the damaging. And it also spins. And I think right now it's spinning at... I think it's spinning at a set speed. Rotate. So there's a rotate script on here somewhere. I'm just not seeing it. I think it's on the sprite. Yeah. So we can change the rotate speed to like 1900 because it looked weird how it was. How straightforward is Unity? Like, how easy would it be to learn for a beginner? I learned how to jump in and work on it myself in like about a month. So that looks a lot cooler. That's pretty cool. What do you guys think of that? It obviously does 1 damage right now, which the normal boomerang does 1 damage. So what we can do is we can actually change this so that the normal boomerang does 2 damage. So then there's more of a difference between the two. You need quite some time to learn Unity. If you want to, you get, as with all things, you learn the more as you do. So once you find your flow and you get going, it really is only how much time you have to determine what's going to happen. Wouldn't it be better if you organized your scripts? Probably. A lot of things will probably be better if I did a lot of things differently. But I like doing them my way. Please add a comically large spoon. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Did the fox have a tail? No, it's not a tail. It's just this boomerang. I need to make it so the boomerang on his back actually changes the sprite. I'm currently using GameMaker Studio 2 since Unity looks really scary. See, GameMaker was scary to me and Unity was less scary. I've never tried GameMaker though, so I don't know if it is scarier. Will you make a game jam? I did a jelly jam in the past for reaching 5,000 subscribers, and I want to do another jelly game jam for 30K. But I'm not my channel's not growing very fast at the moment, so I have no idea when I'll hit 30K. Add a tail to the fox. No, they don't have tails. drinking Coca-Cola to keep me awake because I'm groggy. Don't want to put you on the spot, but what are your plans for the future? What do you want? Where do you want to be 10 years from now? 10 years from now? I'm pretty happy with what I'm doing. If what I'm doing becomes more profitable, I would love to continue making games for people. I want basically my life goal at the moment, career-wise, is to be a place of happiness for people. Make content for people to chill out, hang out. You can watch the content, and then you can buy my games, and then you can play the content. I want to be this little happy little section of the internet that people can enjoy. I don't want to be rich. I don't want to have a big house. I don't want anything like that. I just want to make games for people and make people laugh and watch videos and collect Lego. 10 years from now, the Jelly series is a AAA title with licensed mugs. No merch other than mugs. Nice work you do, Fairlii, but I have one question. What is your motivation for making this kind of toy art style? It's very beautiful. Why not another style? Honestly, can I be real with you guys? I love my art style. I'm just gonna say it. I love my art style. It has this sort of, it sparks this kind of wonder in me, and everything is so tiny. Everything's kind of like miniatures, and I love miniatures so much. So I'm inspired by miniatures. You've seen in my devlogs, I like making tiny things out of clay. I also really like miniatures. So they're like, everything's like a little miniature. You can imagine these being little tiny little toys, and you're kind of like ding 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 playing around with them. I love it. It's charming. It took me a while to get to what my art is now. People were very, very judging of my art style. The original Lunal Lane had a lot of people that were like, this game is ugly, and I will not watch your channel because your game is so ugly. Okay, I'm being a little dramatic there. Okay, let's do this. We're gonna change the boomerang on Noble's back. Dot boomerang sprite object dot get component sprite renderer dot sprite equals boomerang object dot bet. It actually needs to be get component in children, right? I think so. Will the game stay inside, or will you be able to leave for a part of the game? Been watching your channel since day one, and it's crazy to see how much you progressed. Thank you, Brian. I've been very, very harsh on myself to improve. You will stay inside a mansion, but there's a lot of twists and turns to this. Oh. You can't even see it. It's so tiny on his back that you can't see it. So I think we're gonna have to like, because if I'll show you what the problem here is. You don't see the boomerang on his back because if I go here and I change this to the blade, you can't see it. So we're gonna have to do something to like move it over so that you can see it. Unless you guys don't want to be able to see it. We can also rotate it as well. It's getting, the position is getting set because it's being set through code. But it would kind of look like this. Kind of be like that. Kind of looks meh. The default boomerang kind of makes it look like Noble is carrying a big bag of rice or something. Pixel art as a animator and artist is so hard to me, so seeing it done well is instant serotonin. It's crazy that people say that the Flipped has script and people say that I make things that look nice. That's crazy. All I want is a charm that makes weapons comically bigger. And that could be a passive card. Out of all the devlog series you have seen, which game is your favorite? Out of all of them that I've seen. Ooh, this is a good question. Devlog series. Oh my. That's a good question. There's Slime Keep. That's pretty good. Lumber Mill. Ooh. Got stuff like Carlson. Ooh. Man, I can't pick. You want to know why? Because I love all devlog YouTubers. They're all my friends. And I can't pick one. You can't make me pick one of my friends. You can't make me do it. You can't make me do it. Oh, also, to go back to what somebody asked about if you're going to stay inside the entire game. You will, but this is a magic mansion, and there'll be different sections of the mansion that you can go into. And it's going to be created in a way to where I'm going to relate it to Breath of the Wild, but you can, like Breath of the Wild, you can go anywhere from the start. You will have no choice of you will not be forced to go anywhere. And one of the areas that you can go to is still inside the mansion, but it looks completely like you're outside. It actually looks like Jelly World. Pretty cool, right? Will you be a part of some game dev YouTuber challenge or jam? I've tried to make videos with YouTubers. Listen, I've tried to make videos with Danny. He said, yeah, let's do it. I've tried to do it with Ben Bonk and said, yeah, let's do it. Ben, the maker of Lumber Mill. There's so many people. Cody can't eat this. So many people I've said, hey, we're going to make a video on this day together. And then I get too afraid to do it. So I stopped asking them. They're so nice, though. Like, game dev YouTubers are so nice. They've always been so grateful. Or I've always been grateful for them. They're always down to do something with me, and I get too scared or it just falls apart. Yeah, my life story and how I can't talk to people. Yeah. I feel bad. You should try. I'm just afraid. Listen, I'm not a big YouTuber. If we make a video together, like, you know, I don't, my stuff doesn't get that many views. It's like they're spending all that time. But, you know, Ikoso's in chat. Me and Ikoso have done videos together, which was actually really fun. Okay, let's make a new thing. I want to make one that has something specific going on. I want to make a boomerang. Maybe we can do the jelly one. Oh, don't look at that. Maybe we can make the jelly boomerang and we can give it a particle effect. I want to add a particle effect. I don't think I've ever done particles on a stream yet. Particles are fun. They're like quite relaxing. If you want to make a video with someone, it's worth their time, regardless if it gets views. I guess, yeah. I don't give myself enough credit. New NPCs? No, those are not new. Those are old NPCs, but actually I'll do a pop quiz. So the idea of this boomerang is that it's supposed to look kind of like a jelly, like there's the horns. Obviously, if I just did that, it's like tiny. Your games are freaking awesome. Your view such sub count shouldn't be the deciding factor of your content if you're able to make amazing games and sick art. Thank you. There's something special about your channel and you. That is why I subscribe. There is unique charm to your videos. You're being too hard on yourself. You're overthinking. Just have fun. Thank you. I'm trying to do that as of lately. I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to just have a good time. This here was when I was working on characters. These are story characters for Lunal Lane. And this was me working on them. So this is Revolius. This is a wizard man who helps you out during the story, quite an important character. This is Weldon, another important character. This is generic NPC lady. And here's some, this was a concept I drew for him. He looks like Santa. And this is Agnesona. Agnesona is a researcher, as you can see. And what's really interesting is, okay, this game is going to have a lot of lore. This is going to be a very, very lore-heavy game. And at this point in time, jellies are just appearing out of basically thin air. If you know what jellies are, you know yeah, they appear out of thin air. And she's researching them. She's trying to figure out what's going on. Why are they all appearing? Where are they coming from? What are they? So she's researching jellies. And then this is a character that I created that might not be in the story, but he was like a detective Ulalian. And then this is a shopkeeper. Just a generic Ulalian. But I need to redraw these people. I had these here because we were going to do this. Watch this. Let me go to my please hold screen. Is this really going to be worth it? Is this going to be worth it? Listen, I will shout you out if you can guess what I'm about to do next. And it's something that happened in one of the Lunal Lane devlogs. 10 imaginary Fairlii dollars if you can guess what I'm doing. If you've watched the Lunal Lane devlogs, you might know what I'm doing. You might know. You might know. I haven't seen anyone say it yet. I haven't seen it. This is not fair. No one said it yet. Quick, watch them on 2x speed. Didn't you use the lady as a projectile once? Brian! Yes. We're bringing back Boomerang Lady. So, I forgot, when I did one of my devlogs, I forgot that I made the boomerang, or one of the projectiles in the game, a woman on accident. And I forgot that I did that in the devlog. And so I was like, whoops, I'm throwing women. So we're going to take the test charm and we're gonna make it the woman. Did I name it woman? I did name it woman. Oh, look, it didn't import the woman right. This was so funny, and when I was recording it, it caught me so off guard, and I totally forgot that I just made it so you could just throw a woman. She's gonna be on his back. Boom. 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 That's power. Whoops, I'm throwing women. This is definitely an intended feature. Okay. We gotta stop messing around. We gotta do progress. I also have to do an ad. Ad. Boop. Alright, at this point, I'm just clicking the add button. Let's set the testing boomerang back to what it was. I would say we're getting a lot of progress done, but I don't know if we're getting a lot of progress done, honestly. What I need to do is I need to do this. I need to do this. This is gonna be better. I don't know, you're getting more progress done than me. Oh, you put in ad jokes on you? I have an ad blocker. Don't use an ad blocker! That's rude. Listen, when I wasn't a YouTuber, I was like, yeah, ad blocker, such a cool idea. No, it's bad. It's bad. It's naughty. Don't do it. I'm in a car, highly sleep deprived, ignoring my choir practice. Whoa, you're in choir? Where does he keep his women? In his pocket. I don't know. I just kind of hate ads, not gonna lie. Everybody hates ads, but it's how I survive. Why Unity for game dev? I like Unity. I'm a Unity partner. Well, I'm a Unity insider. Okay. So, now what I need to do is I need to go here and I need to say boomerang sprite is this, and then I'll do that for this one as well. Where the heck is this thing? Whoa. Boomerang sprite is that. And so now here in the player data, we can say, instead of saying get component in children, we can just say get component boomerang dot boomerang sprite dot sprite dot sprite. There you go. Okay, works easier. Is there a way to support you outside of memberships? Get this man to 30K for Christmas. Like a Patreon or Ko-fi, maybe? I had a Patreon and a Ko-fi, but YouTube memberships just work better. It's easier for me to give people rewards, and you get more benefits out of it. So I prefer to just do that. And it also keeps my money from just being all over the place. So if you want to support the channel, I would recommend becoming a channel member. Boing, 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 boing. You can also like super chat and super stickers and those things. So this is a pretty cool boomerang, actually. It's like a little throwing dagger. I think the range might be the range is nice. Also, for people that were testing the game, there's whoa, Bones with the 10. Thank you, John Bones. Thank you for the 10. Thank you very much. I made it so that the enemies actually respawn. A lot of the people that were testing the game in the Discord. By the way, if you want to test this game, you can test this game in the Discord server. Check out the link in the description. I tried to say that all in one breath. Josh. Yeah, Josh. Sorry, I would just say John. I caught a stream. I'm a little late, though. Welcome. A lot of people are complaining that the enemies didn't respawn. So now they respawn. There's only one enemy right now. It's the mousy. Just one little mousy. He just kind of walks. He walks and then he stops and then he turns around and he walks again. He's actually really cute. I also think it's really cool that now that Noble is very tiny, it's kind of like he's a little boy, but I wanted it to look, I want all the characters to be very tiny and then have the enemies be big. So it's kind of like this, like, you know, you're in this giant world. Like, look how big this door is. And then you can like, oh, pow, 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 pow. Put a trail behind the projectiles because it's a bit hard to see. Yeah. I'm gonna do that eventually. But for now, we're gonna hop over to A Sprite and we're gonna actually do this stinking jelly boomerang. So I think this jelly boomerang can just be a, like, you know, a reskin of this one, since that's pretty much what the original one was. It was just a reskin of the default boomerang. So we can do this, kind of like do like that. Do kind of like that. What is this looking like from a distance? That's pretty cool. And then we'll have two of these little things on the end. I could also make it like pointed. I could also make this like larger. Larger's kind of cool. That's actually kind of neat. I like that. I bought A-Sprite recently, and my art has gone from -10 out of 100 to 7 out of 10. A-Sprite is so good. I should be sponsored. It's over 12 for me now. Sorry, I have to go. Thanks for stopping by. It was nice seeing you. Oh, I was on top chat, so I might not have been seeing everybody's chat. I think this is pretty cool. So we're just gonna call this El Good. There's some Spanish for you guys. Are you doing fan suggestions right now? You can suggest whatever. I don't mind. Not gonna guarantee that what you suggest is I'm gonna make it, but you can suggest anything. Well, let's call this the Jelly Charm. And then let's hop back over to Unity. And then we can go to our sprites. Boomerang. Bring the Jelly Charm in. Set it to 16. None. Point filter. I think after this, I'm going to start recording a video. Bueno is good in Spanish. Yes. I bet A-Sprite is awesome. It is. I love it. Water gun boomerang. That's interesting. Charms. Let's just take the normal boomerang. Once again, we'll do the same thing as before. Can you make a boomerang that makes an explosion? Call it the bomberang. That is cool. That is a neat idea. Sprite, and then we got the Sprite Jelly Charm. I want all of the charms in the game. Okay, I want to tell you guys my idea for Lunal Lane. So I have problems making big games, right? Big games, they're hard to make. It takes a lot of time. So for this version of Lunal Lane, it's gonna be short but sweet. It's gonna be only a couple hours of like main story content, but everything in it is gonna be like banging. It's gonna be baller. No filler, only baller. Wonder Pond Games. No filler, only baller. So that's the new kind of idea. So I want all of the charms to be quite unique from one another. I don't want a charm that's just like, oh, it's this charm, but it's a little bit stronger. I want them to have their own kinds of quirks. Like this jelly one. I want this jelly one to like go slower. Also, I was editing the original boomerang charm. How dare I? Wood. That was inappropriate. I shouldn't have done that. I wanted to do jelly charm. And then make that its own prefab. And then edit that here. Jelly charm. I want to add a... let's see. Empty. We're going to just call this particles. We're doing particles, ladies and gentlemen. And everybody in between. Noble really got the light skin stare. I don't know. What does that mean? Is Lunal Lane going to be AI generated thing? No. I'm making the maps. I'd rather have 2 hours of an amazing game over 5 hours of a boring one. I agree. Look at these cool particles. I think we're done. That's it. I think do I not have any particles in this game yet? I might not have any particles in the game. I like to put my particles in their own folder. And then we can make another folder for charms. That's crazy that I don't have any particles. I I am back, Fairlii. Welcome back. So what we can do is we can hop back over to A-Sprite, and listen, my particles are very simplistic. I can just do like a white dot. It's always good to have a what if you're doing like pixel stuff. For me, I found out that having a 1x1, actually let me go to the please hold. Having a 1x1 just pixel somewhere in the game is nice. Particles, pixel. And then we can go here and we can just add this pixel. Pixel. Single, 16, this. Age reveal, I'm 24. A yo-yo, that's cool. Will the game have flashing lights or intense visual effects? No pressure to not add them. I just want to make sure since they give me intense migraines. No. Yeah, people always talk about juice. Make your game have a lot of juice. Make it juicy. I don't really like juice in a lot of games. Like, you hit an enemy and your screen's like, and there's just a loud sound effect and an explosion of particles, and there's like just things flying everywhere. It like overwhelms me. So like, I like making things satisfying, but I don't like going over the top. Also, no hate to anybody that loves to put a lot of juice in their games. It's just not my thing. If you do it, cool. I don't do it. When are you going to upload the next Lunal Lane devlog? Whenever I actually do something. I might make a bunch of charms and make a devlog about it, but I also think I'm going to add the Lunapon cards into the game. I don't like games with 30 million things going on the screen during a game. Yeah, it overwhelms me. I like adding little spark particles and make the enemy squash and stretch on hit just for a bit of juice. Yeah, those are very nice things. I have visual impairment, so I'm basically unable to play games with juice. I don't plan on going over the top with my stuff. So we're gonna make a new material, and we're gonna call this Pixel. And then here, we're just gonna take Pixel. 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 And now, here, we go down to our material, we do the pixel, and now it's just white. So we can actually change this to be this color. And then the start size, what is 0.2 looking like? That's a bit big, so we're gonna be like 0.1 to 0.05 to 0.1. That's actually really tiny. Oh, it's because it's doing that. Okay. How's the progress going? I haven't been watching the streams for a while. Progress on this game has not been too much because I've been working very hard on Jelly Fields. But we're now getting progress done. And I've been on a Lunal Lane kick lately. I've been rewatching my own devlogs. Listen, I like to watch my own devlogs sometimes. I'm like, man, that's a nice devlog. Let's add some gravity to these. Not 12. Maybe like that. Cause I wanted to make it look like it's dripping. Old school RuneScape, man, I love RuneScape. When I was a kid, I would play RuneScape and I would cook people food in Lumbee and I would just hand new players food. I would go into the like underground basement and kill rats and then cook them up. And just say, hey, does anybody want food? And I would just give people food. Hi, Abe. I was just a chef, yeah, and I killed one of the little goblin guys across the bridge, and it dropped a little chef hat. Buying GF, yeah. Buying GF 2K. Which boots you guys buying? Buying? You don't buy them. Which boots you getting? I like fancy boots, okay? I'm always a fancy boots kind of guy. I might, recently I've been adding the collisions. In 2D, medium, I've been adding collisions to my particles because I think it's actually pretty cool. So let's delete this, and then let's add the jelly charm here. So let's add a new one, and jelly charm, and then let's set our boomerang to 2. Hi Fairlii, I'm hungry. Can I have some fried rats, please? Should I do a live stream on Storebird of me cooking up rats? Oh wait, I didn't set a sorting layer. Always remember the sorting layer. If you forget. Do you guys like being called chat? Do you guys have a preference of what I call you all? I feel like we're not connected if I call you chat. I like to say guys, but I also don't really like saying guys. Everyone? People? Should I say people? Chat? Jelly gang? What's up, Jelly gang? Bobs? Us? Y'all? Since I live in Missouri? Y'all? So I was a silly little fella, and I didn't set it on that. There you go. So that's actually on sprites 0. What is this on? Sprite render sprites 2. Okay, so the particles will be behind. Just wanted to make sure. The Council of Jelly. Jelly gang poggers. Jelly fans? Chads? What you think about this, Chads? Oh, okay. We did a problem there. I think you can spot what the problem is. We need to take our particles, and instead of having them be simulated local, we need to be simulated in world, so that when they fly, it's not just attached to the object, it'll be falling like where they are. Like that. See that? Boom. Can I just say how baller it is to be running and then like turn around and throw the boomerang? That's actually really cool. I like the particles. I think they look pretty nice. We need to edit this boomerang because I want it to be the opposite of what we did with the dagger. I want it to be speed of 8. The max distance is fine. I just want it to be slower. Slower boomerang. The particles are nice. Add a lot. I'd like chat best. Guys are people is fine too, but I know some people don't like being called that. Yeah, I just feel like if I say chat, it's not as connected. Look at that. The jelly boomerang is so slow. What's up, Fairlii fam? Welcome back to another devlog. My neighbors can probably hear me. Oh no, my neighbors. Do you want something to eat? I might get an appetizer of pretzels. Oh my. What's the place called? I'll look up the menu. Delena's going to dinner with her friends. So they know what that means. Extra long stream. Extra long stream. Should we move on to something else? What should we do something different? I feel like I thought this was gonna take longer than it really took. It's just like it all clicked. I just like came in and I was like, look, new boomerang charms. Easy. I don't know what I could do next. Move on to ads. I can move on to an ad. Check this out. Boom! Did you know I have a gaming channel called Storebird that has videos such as sorry, question mark, question mark, question mark, and I shouldn't have made a portal to... Should we watch my videos together? Should we do a live watching of my videos? And I also have a channel called Fairlii 3D with games with videos such as The Secret of Mario Odyssey Ruined Dragon and Why is Kirby's House So Weird? Watch? Should we do a live watching? Yes, watch. Oh goodness, this is embarrassing. Okay, we'll watch a video. We'll watch. Let's watch a Storebird video. Oh no. Should we? Hey, hi Otter. Why does the jelly charm have a fast return? I'll need to change that. Watch it. What's a video? What's a good one? Should we watch Minecraft first night? You guys want to watch the Minecraft first night? Keep in mind, my the editing style on the Storebird channel is interesting. Okay, I wrote Storebird. Look, wait. 1080p. Oh yeah. So some of these videos are really poorly like the quality looks pretty bleh because I messed something up, but I fixed it in later videos, so it might be a little blurry for a little bit. Actually, what do you think this stands for? S is for
super.
Super. T is for I'll do the T.
Tiger.
Right. Super Tiger. O is for
Octopus.
Super Tiger Octopus. Don't look behind you. That's stupid. What the stink does this guy think he is? My seeds, not yours.
Threw them on the credits.
I don't know how to do an intro. Oh dang it, go. Ah! I'm very the cuts are so bad.
I can see. Oh, sorry. In disguise.
Oh, there you are. Hi, welcome back. Is
Is this Gen Z humor?
Shut. No! I'll delete my channel. Do it again. I'll delete my channel. Don't. Welcome to Birdcraft 2.0. No rules like Outback Steakhouse.
I'm gonna get me a bloomin' onion.
You don't know what Birdcraft is? I don't either. If you haven't watched the previous
Perfectly cut screams, but a Minecraft Let's Play, yes.
that's understandable. Limited edition Birdcraft. Oh, kitty. Oh, hello. Birdcraft. Yes, it is back. And
Bye,
better than
guys.
ever?
People are
It's
leaving.
actually getting night. That's how long it took us to do this intro, and by us I mean me. Whoopsies.
Oopsie doopsies.
You dumb me smart. Thank you. There's a bee.
I might be back assuming the stream still exists by the time I do. I'm gonna have the stream on pause for now. Everyone hates my videos.
I like carrots.
Oh no, the Storebird channel is canceled. Everyone hates my videos.
If you ever watch
I'm just
people
joking.
play video games. Oh no, I stripped the. This guy's got superpowers. Your name's Savannah. I don't know you.
Not the
I
video. I
found
just
some
want to clean.
Sugar cane.
I'm gonna eat it.
I mean zero disrespect, but I feel like I'm gonna be
jeez.
sick.
On your...
Sick from
I'm
what?
gonna stop living. As a Minecraft player, I just have a few simple requests to Mojang. Request
From my
number
editing?
1, stone armor. Request number 2, hamburger. Can't be that difficult. I'll have you know, I'm a game developer and a YouTuber.
Shut up.
Oh.
That was a good.
Across
Hey,
the
that was
board
funny.
Over yonder. Quite the
That's
strange
when I asked
creation.
where you were. I
This
jumped on
may
it.
be one of the 7 wonders of the world.
Shut
and
up.
I'm going to mark it off with dirt. How did this guy make the Mona Lisa of Statue of Liberties?
Man, I just can't
What do
seem
you-
to get up there with this block.
What are you doing, you goober?
Flowers.
Minecraft video. So
Flowers over there. Isn't that the whole shtick of us?
that we just say things nobody understands.
Exactly. Why don't you have a bed?
I didn't make a bed. I told you this. I didn't steal a bed either.
I didn't steal a bed either. I made one. Here's
I
some
didn't
wool.
make one. Ah! That guy's got a cool hat. Hey man, can I have your hat?
Is it bad I laugh at my own
This guy's got a
content?
cool hat.
Or is that good?
Slave.
Can you explain what's going on? I'm just watching a video.
Okay in hats, and then I got my haircut, and now
It's a break.
my ears pop out of the hat too
'Cause you're
far.
balding.
What? Did I ever tell everybody here that I actually got into an epic rap battle with a spider? It was quite scary.
They gave the pig a nose.
This probably happened 5 years ago. Look, now don't you just want to sleep here?
I got a friend.
I like to eat beets. When I show you this item, what do you see?
Moldy bread.
Shut up, you bubblegum dum-dum stupid head, poo-poo head. This channel isn't monetized. This man's got drip. I hit you. I'm really not gonna lie. Listen, if we weren't recording,
We went from 51 viewers to 36. It's okay, guys. It's
I
okay.
hit you, but because of instant replay on this video, like what's happening right now with this instant slow-mo replay in sepia. I'm also not gonna lie about that creeper I just saw out of the corner of my eye that I'm choosing to ignore until you go and fight it. Also notice that you heard me say that and decided to run away from the cave. Just mining some coal. What?
That was my funny video, guys. Thank you for watching my funny video. Let's go back to working. Hey guys, that was just a break. That is some next level adrenaline humor. Listen. You know the saying, you know how people will see a video that they don't like, or like a bad video, and it's like, hey man, what did you think of that video? And you're like, hey, you know, it's not for everyone. I feel like the Storebird videos are like, hey man, that's for no one. I don't know if the channel will ever have an audience, but hey, I'm having fun. Okay, let's get back to working. I needed a break. This is the longest stream no, actually it's not. It's almost the longest stream I've ever done. I needed to take a little break. We just needed that. You should collab with this Storebird guy. Yeah, I should collab with that guy. His content's for nobody. I should spice up his content. We need more Overwatch content in Storebird. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Yes. I'll be the audience. One person still counts as an audience, right? True. Listen, when I stream, people are like, yeah, make some Storebird content. But like, is it just not, like, I will show somebody a Storebird video and I feel like they're lying to me because they'll be like, that was pretty nice. I would watch that. And like, I'm not sure if people are just like being nice to me. What the deal is. But like, Storebird videos do very bad. It probably has something to do with gaming just being like very saturated on YouTube. So it's hard to like establish yourself as a creator as gaming. It's easier to do that with game dev because there's less creators. I just feel like people are like, oh, this video kind of sucks. I'm gonna just be nice to him. What should we do next? I feel like there's something cool we could do. Maybe we can do some little bits and bobs actually. Something that I want to do is, you might be noticing something here. Oh, it's gonna start off with the game paused. I don't want that. Oh no, it didn't. If you can see, when I throw the boomerang, obviously it has the particles. But when it's just chilling on my back, there aren't the particles. Should I keep it that way, or should I make it so that whatever particles and effects are on the boomerang will be on the boomerang on your back as well? What do we think about that? But donk. I like one-shotting the mousey. The mousey actually needs more health because that's a little bit busted being able to one-shot it. Keep it that way, I think. No particles. Areas, haunted household enemies, mousey. The mousey is getting buffed live in front of a studio audience. Okay. Bonk. And now it takes 2 hits to kill the mousey. Perfect. Keep it now, maybe later when you add more things and you can focus on little details. Yeah, there's not a lot of like little details. Like
I want it so that when you run, there'll be little like particles. I can make those particles right now, actually. We're just particling it up now. Render. And then we want to do the pixel. Same thing as before, right? The cool part about this is that it's looping, it's playing. We need it to be on the sprites layer. Whoa! Start size 0.1, 0.2. I might have to cut out the part of watching Storebird on the stream replay. It killed my stream. I killed my own stream by watching my own content. What kind of a problem is that? I have to order food, so I'm gonna really quick look up this place that Delena's going to, and I'm gonna see what I want from there. Really quick. How many people are even here still? Menu. Pink squares were better, but these gray squares are good too. 30? Wow, 30 people are still here. Thank you. You guys actually want to tune into all of my streams? That's crazy. That's crazy. We're just having a jolly old time. So we need these particles to emit from a rectangle. We make it tiny. And I like to make dust particles kind of like... They go up into a direction. So, like this. See how it's kind of like going like that? Obviously, this is way too fast. Does changing the speed? No, it doesn't do anything. So... do it like that. Obviously, I don't want to emit that many. And I don't want to emit that many either. And then we want them to size over lifetime. Make this flat. Okay. If you guys want to know how to easily make this thing, just using your stream to have some noise in the background while working on some pixel art. JK, by the way. No, that's cool. If that is what you do, that's cool. Then I do that, and then I set it to flat. So they kind of like go up, and then I can just like kind of drag this however I feel. I think they last a little bit too long. Menu. Sandwiches? Build your own chicken? Should I do a build my own chicken sandwich? That sounds kind of good. I feel like this is still too slow. I want them to like, yeah, kind of go like that, and then I guess we can make them be like that, and then we can make them a bit faster. Does that look like a little bit? That looks like dust particles to me, yeah. Let's see. With Let's see. Cheddar cheese? Cool. Make it closer. Oh, this is not like this is not correct. Well, it needs to actually be like kind of going out a little bit. Rename dust. And then I want to actually attach this to Noble's sprite. And then we'll test to see how that looks when you run around. And then we'll just have to enable and disable it as we go. Is not even noticeable. So these need to be like that, so it's a little more noticeable. Near. And then, oh, obviously we need to not have it be local, but we need it to be in world. We had that issue with the other particles as well. I think it needs to be more frequent. Obviously, honestly, and obviously. 5? It didn't seem like a lot of particles. I think they are lasting too long. You can bring it back down to that again. That's pretty cool. Obviously, it wouldn't be playing like while you're up in the air. I think we can just do this. Mind blown. Listen, particles are annoying as heck. Public particle system dot main system run particles. Where's my ground check? Is grounded is true. Dust part. Would I call it run particles dot play? Is it that? Is it pause or stop? There we go. And then, do you guys enjoy when I'm just streaming while working? Even if it's a little bit, it's boring to me. I just want to know how you guys feel. Because I'm fine streaming for long, but once it gets to about an hour and 30 minutes, I feel like I'm so boring. But like, I don't know. Let's see. And then we need to go to run particles and make it these. And then obviously first, we need to have this pre-warm play on awake. Nope. This is chill. Now you're good. We chillin'. I find it entertaining. I like watching games be made, so I'm fine with it. Cool. There you go. Now you see it's playing. Oh, it's pausing. We don't want it to pause. I think we want it to stop. Stop P. Like Gigantamax Pikachu. P. And we're gonna need to change it so that this only plays when you're running. Hi, Chip. Does stop... What does stop do? Stop... What? I gotta look it up. Unity particles stop. Particle system dot stop. Stops playing the particle system. Okay. Do I have to do like... Oh, you guys aren't even seeing this. Oh, I'm such a bad streamer. Dot start? I did play. But when I did stop, it just... It completely stopped. Like, to the point to where it's not playing anymore. Look. No particles. But when I do... Stop just stops playing it. I think pause means you stop it and then you can continue it. How do I continue it? If I hit stop... Dot... Continue? Stops playing the particle system using this applied stop behavior. How do I get it to start again, though? Because play isn't doing anything? I think just play? It's running play. Maybe restart? Oh, it is playing. It doesn't play anymore. Did the particle system just like... What? If you're trying to stop and continue the particles, you could just alter the emission. But I'm lazy. I just want to turn it on or off. I mean, I guess I can set the emission to just be 0 or 5. But don't I have to go to like the main dot emission dot is it rate over time? I don't think I can even edit this because it's not the main. The main dot emission. I don't even remember how to do this, guys. It's so boring. Can I just do run particles dot game object dot set active? There's some things in coding that I just refuse. I refuse to learn it. I refuse. Fairlii, I think you should look at art in Discord. Okay, there we go. Okay. So this is gonna have a little bit of problem. No, don't use set active. Oh no. Please don't be please don't be a backseat dev. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You're fine. Thank you for the help. Yeah, I'll do what you said. You know, emission module? Is it main dot emission? How do you get to that? How do you get to that? Half of programming is being lazy. I'm just too lazy to learn. I'm gonna just Google it. Unity emission module. Blah 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 blah. Oh, it's I'm lazy. If I just do this, it should be fine. There'll just be like a tiny little problem, and I'll see if it's annoying right now or not. And let's see. So we'll need to go to here to the dust particles. I just need to change it to say play on awake. Oh, Polymars is streaming too? Nice, nice. See, the problem is that the particles just disappear when I do that. Kind of annoying. Oh, I have to make it an emit. Oh, right. Thank you. I forgot about that. I forgotted that I have to do that. So I have to put a public particle system mission module emission module. And then in start I can say equals run particles dot. How do I get it? Does that work? Does that work? I think that works. Cool. I never no main. I always hi YouTube, I'm leaving now. Bye-bye. I always hate messing with particles through code. I never like doing it. I always try to find a way around it. So now we can say emission module dot. What is it called again? Rate. Rate over time equals 5. I think it's rate over time. 0. Right? I think this is good. Rate over time. Yes. I'm having to leave now. Hopefully the stream isn't done by the time I come back. See everyone. Bye. 31 watching now. Started streaming 107 minutes ago. Wow. There we go. Yay. Thank you, Milo, for the help. I'm putting up with my laziness. I need to remember that for the future because I've done that. I've done this emission module thing every time I've done these like run dust particles for something, but I'm always just so lazy. I need to go, not because it's boring, but because it's late for me. Good luck. Bye. Thank you for showing up. As long as you learn, it's okay. Sometimes I don't want to learn. Grrr! Anger. And now I need to make it so only if it's running. Fairlii, do you want to overwatch tonight? Maybe? Let's see. Now these run particles should only happen when I'm running. Okay. I just noticed I name variables the same way as you do. Whoa, really? Now this should work. This is becoming one of my longest streams. There we go. That's actually quite pretty, and it adds It's a very small thing that adds... It just adds a lot to the game. Boing. Very, very cool. I like it. Good job! I think we did good. Yay! Yay! Let's see, is there anything else that I want to do? Yeah, polish. I haven't been working on polish lately. I think what we're gonna do is I'm gonna open up Jelly Fields. I'm gonna show everyone the stuff that I recently did in Jelly Fields, and then we're gonna call the stream done. Okay? Does that sound cool to everybody? Let's go over here while I close this, because we got some good progress on Lunal Lane. Quite happy with the progress that we got going on here. I've done some pretty cool things on Jelly Fields that I need you all to see. I need you to see it. Also, I forgot. The schedule for next week. On Monday, I'm going to be working on Jelly Fields. On Wednesday, I'm going to be working on Easy Game. And on Friday, we're going to be working on Jelly Fields again. A lot of Jelly Fields stuff. I'm also going to be working on Lunal Lane in the background. Are we done with the stream? No, we're not. I am going to show stuff from Jelly Fields, and then the stream will be done. But I've been working a lot on Jelly Fields, so there's a lot of stuff that I need to show. First, we need to go to Scenes, Main Menu. Here we are. Let me turn this off so we can actually just listen. We can listen to the game because this game has audio. Lunal Lane doesn't have audio yet. Need to add that. So the main menu, right? You guys have seen the main menu when I added the new like sounds and stuff. Anybody notice anything new? 10 imaginary Fairlii coins to anyone. The first person who notices what's new. In that case, you should add a cyborg bull to Lunal Lane. Whoa. Trash. You got it, Mr. Tank. Look, there's a trash can. It doesn't make any noise now. So obviously these are outdated saves. So these saves are not compatible. So when you click the trash can, you go into save delete mode. You can finally delete saves, and then I can like go out of the mode. But you click the save one time, it shows a little trash can opening and closing to let you know, and then it says confirm delete. So when you click it twice, it deletes the save, and then it nicely shuffles all of the saves downwards. So you can see now there's like, you see these two spots are here, and then if I delete that, it actually shuffles them all down, so there's no like weird gaps between. I'm not sure if this is all actually working properly yet, because if I open this, it's just gonna load that. It's not completely finished yet, but it's still a work in progress. Let me open this so that there's no issues. We need to be able to more saves and also color them differently for accessibility. Oh, to move saves. That's interesting. New things. I completely retooled the spawning. So the spawning is a lot different now. There's less, like 1,000 apple trees that'll spawn at once. And also, something that's really cool that I added is that, as you can see here, look, crops can actually spawn at different growth stages now. So like this crop is fully grown. And I also worked on like a lot of different balance things. So there's less stinky stuff going on with the balance. It's a little more balanced. Like you can see like the prices are a bit different. This isn't done yet. But I'm working on balance related bits and bobs. Let's try and see here if we can see other things that are growing differently. So like these crops are grown, not grown. This one spawned fully grown. There's a tree there. There's a lot more grass. Actually, really cool. Another thing is I made it so that the jelly isn't stuck just walking around in this little area. The jelly can walk all over the place, wherever it feels. Also, the level up balloon just like goes wherever it feels now too, which is actually cool. A lot of this is just like a little extra polish, which is just fun. I don't know. I enjoy doing little tiny polish things. Also, if you saw there, when I harvested that, there was actually particles while I was harvesting it. So I'm adding support for different particles. So like, you see when I shake it and then I finish shaking it, I can add custom particles when you shake it and custom particles when you fully pull it out. And also, make an indicator when you're too far away from jelly. Well, you can press space. If you press space, it'll go right to the jelly and it'll lock to them. If you don't know where it is. Another thing that I added is crop timer variants. So each crop has variants that I can have to its timer. So like this can grow a little bit faster sometimes or a little bit slower. And it's different for each crop. So they don't all grow at the exact same time anymore. Which is cool. That's just like another extra little thing. And then I know this probably isn't very like cool to you guys, but it's cool to me because I'm working on the game. But I made the spawn weights. You can see like random spawn. I made them I made it a class. So like now I can have a list instead of what I was doing before, which was this was the crop spawn, this was the crop thing, and then this was the crop thing. I basically turned them all into one thing. So now it's the weight, the crop, the stage. And then this is the placeable for this one. So it's easy, it's organized, and it's better. Now that I'm doing a lot of polish stuff, I can finally go through and do this kind of stuff. Oh, it's so nice. I didn't really do much other than that. I spent most of my time today working on the trash and deleting saves. There's a few different bugs with it, and there's still a few more bugs that I have to fix. Hold up, it was Lunal Lane, but now it's Jelly Fields. What happened when I was gone? I missed so much content. Don't worry, I'll make videos. Which I need to do that today still. Yeah, that's all the extra little bits and bobs I did to Jelly Fields. Whoa, I've been talking for almost 2 hours. Oh, by the way, yesterday was Storebird's birthday. The Storebird channel's birthday. Crazy. I'm hitting the add button, by the way. I'm hitting it. Hit that add button. When's the next LL stream? I don't know when the next stream of LL is. It's not going to be next week. But I'm in a Lunal Lane mood, so I might be working on Lunal Lane a little more than Jellyfields for a little bit. I have a ton of Jellyfields content from these stinking streams, so I can make a bunch of Jellyfields videos, and while I do that, I'm also going to be working on Lunal Lane in the background. There's a lot of stuff I want to add to Lunal Lane. Obviously, I want to add the Lunabond cards in. I need to do like the saving. I need the sounds. I need the main menu and menus and stuff like that. There's a lot of different things that I need to work on for Lunal Lane, but I'm excited. Honestly, I'm less grueled. Is that a good word? I'm less I used to hate doing all of these things because it felt like every time you added something new, it just made everything take longer. Like, I would hate to add sounds because once you add sounds to things, then you have to make the sound, or you have to find the sound, you have to edit the sound, you have to do the audio. And when you start adding animations, now you need all these animations. When you add particles, now you need all the particles. But honestly, it's kind of relaxing. It's really fun. And especially when I get to make stuff on stream, it's actually really fun. You making my first Unity game right now, Pog. Whoa, awesome. Okay, so we've been going for 2 hours. This is my longest stream that I've ever done. Hi, Fairlii. Hi. Okay. We'll do our frog one more time. Frog on Santa. Thank you all for coming to the stream.